Many artists give up not because they are not talented, but because their art never looks the way they hope. That's not a talent issue, it's a structure issue. There was a time when a blank page felt terrifying. I didn't know what to paint, what colors to use, how to start, or even if what I made would be worth keeping. Watercolor felt magical, but it also felt like a secret language that I didn't speak yet until I learned how to start small and to embrace the mess as part of the beauty. So I created a method that starts where most people skip the fundamentals, the trust, the brush control, the swatches, the rhythm of repetition that builds not just muscle memory, but something even more powerful, confidence. Because here's the truth: if you don't build a strong foundation early on, the path ahead gets more frustrating than fun. You'll feel stuck, overwhelmed, and constantly comparing your art to others. Even if you've taken a few classes or already know some techniques, if that foundation is shaky, it'll take longer to find your style, your voice, your joy. That's why I created my brush practice sheets, not just for technique, but to give you something I wish I had: a structured, calming, confidence building starting point. They guide your hand, but more importantly, they quiet your mind. What you really want isn't just to paint pretty things. You want to feel proud when you look at your finished pieces. You want to say, I made this. These sheets help you develop muscle memory, yes, but more than that, they teach you to trust your hand, to relax, to stop overthinking every stroke. They were born from my frustration, from the fear I felt at the start. And now they are here to help you feel strong where I once felt stuck. When you repeat a stroke 10, 20, 50 times, it stops being scary. You stop asking, am I good enough? And you start saying, I can do this. And that's where confidence is born, in the doing, not the judging. And then this. Kristine Rapohina's Watercolor Wisdom is a love letter to what's possible when you commit to the craft. This book is proof of what's possible when we stay with the process. When I received Watercolor Wisdom, I didn't just see art. I saw what's possible when you commit to consistent practice. This book is a visual roadmap of what mastery looks like. The realism, the emotion, the quiet strength in every page is breathtaking. One of the things I love about Kristine's book is how thoughtful it's designed. It includes individual watercolor pages with light sketch lines already printed, so you can paint directly in the book and focus purely on the color and flow. So clever, right? She also added these adorable pages to test your color mixes. They are just that charming. And here's the best part. Each project comes with QR code that links to a recorded lesson so you can follow along with Kristine herself. Isn't that amazing? I seriously can't wait to dive in. But it didn't start that way. Kristine's work is built on the same principles I teach: patience, practice, and consistency. This isn't magic, it's mastery. And mastery is built, not gifted. You might already know techniques, you might have dabbled, but without a confident foundation, the process stays cloudy. Your style doesn't emerge just from what you paint, it grows from how comfortable you feel painting it. And that comfort starts with simple practices that build trust in your hands and pride in your progress. For me, it took me a long time to get here, to paint with joy, without second guessing and not worrying about what others think. And the turning point wasn't learning more techniques, it was learning to trust myself. to show you that you can fall in love with your own progress one brushstroke at a time. If you're just starting, or if you've been circling watercolor without really landing, I want to be your guide. My course is the starting line. Kristine's book is a beautiful destination, and the path between them is yours to walk. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to begin with the right guidance. I'll help you build your foundation, and Kristine's work will inspire what's next. But don't skip the start. That's where your confidence is born. That's where your creativity voice starts to whisper. And with the right tools, like these practice sheets or my beginner's class, you're not just learning a technique, you're building a relationship with your art and that actually feels good. If you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed and start feeling confident, I invite you to begin here. Download the practice sheets. Take the first class. Give yourself permission to start where you are, not where you think you should be. Click the link in the description to explore my beginners friendly classes. Download the free brush practice sheets and start building confidence, not just a skill. Because when you feel confident with your brush, everything changes. And remember, even the most beautiful watercolor piece started with a single shaky line. Progress is a journey.